All right, just a few things before we get started. These meetings are televised live, so when you approach the podium, please tell us who you are, the business you represent, and please speak into the microphone so they can hear you at home. And let's get started. Our first applicant tonight is DRB 2023-37, the application of Gingy's at 111 North Wayne Avenue in Wayne. And this is resubmittal. The applicant was in last month. We've asked him to come back with some changes. So, Dave, welcome.
Hi. Good afternoon, good evening. I'm Dave from Image 360 in Bryn Mawr. I'm representing Gingy's of North Wayne Avenue. They're a women's clothing boutique. Since our first sign got shot down, we came back with some 10-inch stud-mounted letters.
Excuse me, could you turn that so it's horizontal? Thank you.
There you go. Okay.
10-inch stud-mounted white acrylic letters that are going to be mounted under the roof line.
Okay. So,
Both the Wayne-facing front and the parking lot front.
okay. So last month we approved the painting of the trim to like a hot pink color.
Mm-hmm.
And we also approved 2 wall signs, one on North Wayne Avenue and one basically facing into the parking lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and we had to shoot you down on your rooftop mounted sign because it was against code. So you've come back with the pin mounted letters. So that's where we stand. So 10-inch, and what do you guys think about
I don't have much room, so they can
Right,
only
exactly.
get 10 inches.
It's a tight squeeze, yeah.
The building goes long, so it'll be centered. Basically, I'm going to put it wherever she tells me to put it, but it's going to be kind of like a game time decision because like we need to figure out what looks best aesthetically once we're there, and that's kind of like the building. Like the windows are not centered to the building. There's like extra over here, so it'll look centered once we're there.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. How do you guys feel about it? You're good? Yep. Good? Everybody's happy? Okay. Dave, any other questions or comments? You're good?
No.
Okay. Tim, you want to take this one?
Yeah, in the matter of DRB 2023-37, I move to approve the application, at this point, the wall sign.
Okay. Do we hear a second?
I second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Take
Dave.
care.
Appreciate it. Next is DRB 2023-41, the application of the Gray Colt at 503 Lancaster Avenue for wall signage and an awning. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, my name is Julie Kalis. I'm the owner of the Gray Colt.
Okay, great. And since you're a new business, we might as well give you an opportunity to give you a 30-second commercial. Tell us what your
Sure,
business
I'll
is
take
about.
it. We're a women's clothing store. I'm relocating from a location outside of Cleveland, Ohio. It's been in business since 1959. So we've been around for a good long time. Relocating to this area, I'll be in the Eagle Village. I'm actually going into the spot where Vivi G Shoes was, if you know where that was. So we're just replacing a sign that was already there and an awning that is going to have the name on it.
Okay, great. All right, so why don't we take a look at the wall sign first?
Oh.
And actually, I think it looks like your location's at Nick and...
Right next to Nick and Zoe and Sarah Campbell.
Oh, so you're next, you're not replacing Nick and Zoe.
No.
Oh, okay. It looks as though you're going there.
Yeah.
So looking at the building, you're to the right?
Here's a picture of the building. And so this is my store right here.
Oh, okay.
That's Nick and Zoe over here. Because they both have the same awnings, that's why I wanted to do an awning with my name on it.
Gotcha. Okay.
So the sign will go right here, 41 by 41. The sign will look like this. They're going to install it, fast signs. It will go 5 feet. There's a light over here. The car is blocking the view. That shines right up into this area. And then there's a sign over here for Nick and Zoe's. There's no light over here. So the sign will have to go here.
is that your front door?
Yes, we share that door. That goes into her building, her shop, and that goes into my shop.
Gotcha. And the type of material? The sign's gonna be made
Yes.
of?
And then these are the colors, and they're opposite. The material, 6 mm dye bond max metal, comprised of 2 pre-painted aluminum panels bonded to a solid polyethylene core, digitally printed with UV matte lamination. They will install it with pre-drilled screw and anchor.
Okay, just make sure that the fasteners aren't visible.
No, they won't be visible.
Yeah,
They'll be
okay.
behind, yes. The Taste of Britain is next to me, and it's very similar to what their sign is.
All right, so is everybody happy with the sign? You're good?
41 by 41, it's square.
What about your frontage?
I'm sorry?
Do you know how much frontage you have?
I do.
So about 70 square feet,
Right here.
roughly.
So
Well, what am I saying? Yeah.
5 by 5 feet 6 inches, then the window, and then 9/6 on this side. And then this is the Sarah Campbell store. So the sign will go right here.
I'm looking at that diagram, it looks like an interior, is it the measurement of 23.5?
On the inside, this measurement was done outside by the Eagle Village Management Company. This is what they provided to me.
2 square feet for the first 15, so.
That's over 25, that's all that matters.
Yeah. Okay, good.
And 5 feet up from the sidewalk. Yeah.
Okay, so we're good with the wall sign and such? Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's take a look at the awning then, if we could.
Okay. Then the awning looks like this. This is what McCarty and Sons, is that the name of their? McCarty and Sons. This is the rendering that they gave me. The colors are opposite of what the sign will be. The sign will be this color with this ink, and then the awning will be this awning with this print.
Okay, good.
How tall are the letters are you proposing?
I'm sorry?
For the writing,
How big is the writing?
yeah, the letters, how high?
You know, I'm not sure about that.
8 inches.
If you, yeah, it'll be whatever that this awning, the depth of this awning is right here, the valance. So we'll keep the same standard. We're just going to replace the valance, or the awning,
Just can't be more
the
than
new
8
canvas. It can't be more than,
8 inches is your max.
I don't think that the valance is 8 inches, so
Okay.
yeah, that's fine.
And anything else you want to tell us?
No, I think that's it.
You guys good? Any other questions? You're good? Okay, I know you have your address number on the doors, which is important. And do you plan on doing any window signage?
Not really. We'll do one on the inside door, so that when people come through this door, Nick and Zoe has a door sign, we'll put a sign on our
Gotcha.
door. That will just be vinyl stick-on.
Right, okay. All right. Anything else from the board? No? Who wants to take it? Okay.
In the matter of DRB 2023-41, the board moves to approve 1 wall sign and 1 awning.
Okay, here a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, well, lots of luck to you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Okay, next on the agenda tonight is DRB 2023-42, the application of Overbrook Golf Club at 801 Godfrey Road for a addition.
Evening. I'm John Hayes of Blackney Hayes Architects. I have a thumb drive. I do not have paper copy of this.
I guess,
You're supposed to have this ready to go on the screen, so.
yeah, we'll get our technical guy, okay?
Can we get that?
All right, here he comes.
Very good. I was going to say, I don't want to do this off my telephone.
Okay.
I might have some more copies.
That's all right. This is,
Copy if you want mine.
would that be easier?
If the thumb drive works, it works.
Yeah, if the thumb drive works, I'm happy to do it that way. I'm glad you're here, 'cause I do like to-
No problem.
This is Jimmy's club.
This has been a while, this has been a while in the building, in the
I'm a
planning.
free agent.
Yes,
Have it?
it's a big addition.
Yeah, I can see that.
Wow's a long, yeah, this is 7 years in
My
planning.
gosh. Wow.
I think all of you are familiar with Overbrook. We've been working on a master plan for Overbrook. Well, this will be up in a minute. I think he has to go back there and put it up on the screen and change it over.
Oh, wow.
Ah, great.
So I'm sorry, you might as well introduce yourself if you would, please, and
Okay, I'm John Hayes of Blackney Hayes Architects, and this is Jim.
Jim Bartarello, General Manager at Overbrook Golf Club.
great. Nice to have you both here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The project that we're going to present today is an expansion and renovation of the existing club house. I'm looking for the button to forward this. Which one would that be? This one? No. You see an advancement budget?
Page down or page up,
Hmm.
or a right click.
Nope. There we go. There we go. I think all of you are familiar. Overbrook is one of the largest landowners in Radnor Township. It has over 130 acres. It's a golf course and a country club that services over 2,000 members. Most of them are in the local area. The project we are talking about is located on the central part of the campus. It's really isolated and remote from any public right-of-way and isn't really visible anywhere to the public except from the golf course itself once you're on campus. What we're talking about doing is expanding over what the existing cart barn that we built in 2014 with a vertical addition, creating a bridge that crosses and connects to the existing clubhouse and a renovation of the interior of the existing clubhouse and an expansion of a deck out on the south side overlooking the golf course. This is the technical plans. You can see the red area is the disturbed area that will be impacting. This project really has very little site impact in the fact that we're building over an existing building. We're really just talking about the area between the two buildings that will be disturbed. We've been through the Planning Commission, the Shade Tree Commission already on this. I did have them add a little diagram so you could get a sense of where this might go. This is the existing cart barn right here. These red outlines sort of show you where the overbuild will occur. The first level will be a new men's locker room. Second level is men's club room. The third level is general members deck. The purpose of this, large driver of this is to move the ladies' locker room out of the basement and create a more balanced and equitable facility for genders and general usage in the club. Plus, the membership and the nature of how people use the club has changed and evolved since the last major renovation we did it in 1999. So it's 23 years old at this point in time. That was the fire, yes. So this is the locker room building right here. This is the other side. This is the members' dining room, the ballroom. This is from the entry as you come up into the club, looking at the same building from the other side. This is the cart barn right here, which you really can't see because it's below grade of the parking lot. It kind of sits down low. And there's the entrance as you're coming up. So that's sort of the visual context that this building will sit in. We have landscaping plans. Again, there's very little disturbance around here, and we presented a full landscaping plan, and I think that's in your packet.
And thank you for doing that, because some applicants that are doing landscaping don't include it.
Well, it's a
Part of the
significant
review.
portion to
It's part
read.
of the review of this commission.
Yes, and it's important to get a well-landscaped and situated back in here. Obviously, what this thing looks like matters a great deal to the club. So this is the perspective of what we're proposing to do. This is the men's locker room. This is the men's lounge. This is the sky deck, as we call it. This will be a kitchen here in this bridge area that connects the buildings. This will be casual dining. This is the existing casual dining bar area. This is the porch that's coming out here new, the patio. And that is really the sum token of the project, or the sum total of the project. This is an elevation from the golf course, give you a sense of the slope and how it bounces out with the existing facility. This is from the parking lot, what it'll look like. There are a lot of pieces into this. This is a more complicated project than it might appear. Building on top of this cart barn, making the connections to this, accommodating all the various usages and making it flow operationally was a tall challenge. Here's our lighting photometric plan showing you what the lighting distribution of the lights are on this. There's very few exterior lights. They're really all concentrated in the courtyard area. There are none on the external side of the building, so there'll be no real source of illumination visible from off campus. As you can see by the foot candles, it doesn't get all that bright as it gets away from there. This is the foot candles from the upper level. These are the light fixtures themselves. So you're talking about recessed cans in the overhanging areas. You're talking about some low-level lighting that hangs down. These are mounted typically about 3 feet above the walking surface on the decks to provide general illumination. This is our material plan. This building really is primarily using hardy and polyash and synthetic siding materials for durability and for what we can use with a metal standing seam roof. And it's fairly straightforward in that respect. There's not a lot of variation in materials. It's the way we utilize them and balance them out and create a texture with them is what we've been working with. There's the elevation from the west. This is a section that shows you, this would be the kitchen area. This is the underpass that keeps that courtyard operationally connected to the golf course from the parking lot side to the golf cart side. That's the sky deck up here and the locker room down there. And these are the plans. The bottom level is, this is all the carts, and that's existing. So that'll still remain cart storage. Second floor becomes men's locker room with the connection out to the existing plaza between the two buildings. Entry here, locker room, bathrooms. Second floor, men's lounge, new women's locker rooms. The women's locker room is currently located in the basement, tucked in the back. So now the women are coming upstairs, and we're creating a much larger and accommodating locker room with a casual grill coming off and connected across the corridor to the women's locker room. The new bar, piano bar as it's called, is here. Members' dining room is right here, mixed grill, which is existing. This whole area here is all existing. This is all internal renovations. This patio right here is new. This bridge is new, and obviously all the overbuild on the cart barn is new. Third floor, upper level has hidden HVAC equipment behind a parapet walls, and then a sky deck. We call it a sky deck here on the top. And then we have samples of materials, which again I've already gone over. It's basically hardy lap siding, vertical paneling, and stainless seam roof. So that is it. I have material samples here if you'd like to see them in paint colors that are under consideration.
I have a question on the, below one of the drawings, you have like a brick looking, vertical turn, vertical turn, vertical turn. Is that stone or is that siding?
There's no stone, but let's see where we are.
There. Is that like the color you're proposing?
This?
A hardy board.
This is all hardy right here, all being painted. And that's stucco down below.
Oh, so the stuff that looks like a brick walk is stucco?
Oh, no, that's just standard, that's just standard graphics for soil.
Or soil?
That's the architectural standard for soil.
I'm thinking like, what the?
Oh, no, that would throw you off. No, that's just the way, that's just the graphic convention that's used to
Nothing.
do soil. No, that would be a lot of brick. I could see how that could be confusing. That's just the computer's default to what soil looks like.
Now I know.
So that's, do we have questions or comments or anything that?
From a practical standpoint, really, it's only gonna be visible internal to the property itself.
Correct.
Yeah. You could maybe possibly see it as you're going by, just
No,
for an instance, maybe even.
no,
No.
you will never see this
Well,
unless you're on campus.
Yeah.
any changes to the parking lot or?
Nope,
No? Okay.
nope. We've already been through that issue. We have excessive parking already on site, so we should be good that
Yeah.
way.
That's great.
I think it looks really nice.
And the planting plan is nice too.
That's right. I was going to ask you. You're happy with that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right.
At least there is one.
Okay. Sienna, any questions?
No.
You're good? Okay. Yeah, I think it looks great. Yeah. I got to ask you the question. So you've been working on it for 7 years. How long is it going to take you to build it?
Hopefully not 7 years.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping not.
Uh-huh. It's a big project though, right?
It is a big project. This is, I won't even get into how many millions of dollars it is, but this is a major upgrade to the club, and all the clubs are being faced with the same issues. They need to modernize to be relevant to the membership. The membership is moving to targeting 43-year-old, the early 40s. So you want to bring in family members, young kids, and younger members that will revitalize the club, and they're expecting a whole different experience than what the old clubs have.
Right.
And we're working on 5 or 6 different clubs right at the moment. All of them, almost all, have the same problem.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like a great plan. Yeah.
And this is gonna be difficult because you're actually gonna be building right, almost in the building.
It is definitely a logistical challenge. We won't even get into that, and how many phases we have to do and how we're going to balance this, and how we don't drive the members totally crazy while we're doing this.
That's Jimmy's responsibility.
Yeah, that is Jim. Jim might have a little less hair when he's done.
We're great.
All
Oh,
right.
great.
Anything else from the board?
No.
We're looking good.
Looking
Sam,
good.
you're good?
Yeah, I'm
Everybody's
good,
good?
yeah.
Any questions for our board here?
I do not.
Okay. All right. Who wants to take this one? Jane?
Okay.
Okay.
My grandfather used to play golf there. DRB 2020, when it was at Lankenau. DRB 2023-42 for the Overbrook Golf Club, 801 Godfrey Road. I move for approval for the new construction, the colors of the siding, the landscape plan, and the lighting.
Okay. Second?
Seconded.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Gentlemen.
Thank you.
Lots of luck.
Don't forget your thumb drive. And do you want a hard copy?
I have plenty of those.
Have a good night, everybody.
Thank you. Okay, next is DRB 2023-43, the application of Meridian Bank at 220 West Lancaster Avenue for a monument sign and parking signs. Hello there. Hi. And if you remember, the applicant was in maybe 2-3 months ago for a wall sign, and now they're coming back for this monument sign.
Yeah. Okay. So hi, I'm Alicia Nielsen. I'm with D2 Branding on behalf of Meridian Bank.
Okay.
We're seeking approval on 5 parking signs and then as well as 1 vinyl name on the existing monument sign.
Mhm.
So here's our just like general signage plan, and then here's parking lot signs, which are an aluminum post and aluminum panel, and then these are the areas, the parking spots that we're suggesting that they go, and they will be installed into the landscaping.
Mhm.
And then the vinyl logo will be going onto the existing monument.
So the vinyl logo's been up for a while. So, yeah. Do you have a better picture of the monument or not? The
Not
existing monument?
with me.
Okay,
With the
But we
logo
can
on it?
definitely get you
yeah,
one.
with the logo, yeah. Well, it was the same sign that Lululemon basically had,
Yeah.
and they just plugged the Meridian name in there, so, I mean, it's small, it looks fine.
Oh, I know, but it's just like.
Right, okay. Have you seen, you've probably seen it, Tim, driving
Yep,
by?
no, I have no issue with this.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty cut and dry application.
Illuminated?
You know what, I can't remember if there's grounds lighting maybe on it or not.
Is there ground?
There's one lighting that's already existing on the exterior that
On the
would go
building.
above the facade sign on the building.
Yeah.
But not of the monument.
No, I don't believe so.
Maybe not, okay. All right.
Okay.
But I'm fine with it if you guys are fine.
Perfectly
so.
fine with
Yeah,
this.
no problem with it.
Okay,
In the matter of DRB 2023-43, I
already
move
seen
to
it.
approve the application.
is there a second?
Second it?
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Great, thank
That
you
was-
so much.
That was pretty easy, thank you for coming in. Appreciate that.
Have a great day.
You too. Okay, next is DRB 2023-44, the application of the Radwood Apartments at 275 South Bryn Mawr Avenue for a new pole light at the entrance. Hi there.
How are you?
Good.
Good evening.
Hiya.
Hi, I'm Berta Bosch. I'm the community manager at Radwin Apartments.
I'm Daniel Cardwell, owner of Cardwell Electric.
Okay. All right. Why don't you let us know what you plan on doing there?
Sure. So today, at the existing entrance off of Bryn Mawr Avenue, which is our most heavily used entrance, we have very low-level lighting right now. We are proposing putting in a pole light, not directly on the street, but kind of recessed back into our entrance. We've had a few people hit. We have 2 brick walls that kind of come out going into the property. We've had a few accidents there and lots of resident complaints since I've been here for almost a year now regarding the level of lighting there. Directly across the street is a big field. There is a township light on that road. That's been out since I've been here. I did submit a request, but that hasn't been turned on yet. Even when that is turned on, I don't think it's going to have the power to shine where we want it, where we want this pole light to illuminate.
Is that a Pico light on a telephone pole or a township light?
I think it actually is Pico light.
Yeah, it's different.
So here's,
I'm sorry, can you just use the mic, please?
so here's kind of the entrance. We're thinking about putting the light like right back here. So it's going to be off the road, just basically shining the entrance. There's going to be 2 lights, one towards the like the island there, and then one. It's really not going to illuminate the street at all, just basically the entrance.
Right.
Is it going to be a shielded light? Or?
It's going to be a light that looks like this. So it's going to be straight down.
Okay.
Basically just 2 straight down, and we have adjustability left or right, you know, which we would do at night after we set the pole. Just going to be 1 pole, 2 lights.
What do you think you're going to set it at for the temperature?
5,000 K. So it is selectable lumen-wise also from 19 to 40. So we have some play there for brightness. Other than that, it's pretty simple. It's a 20-foot pole, nothing crazy.
And the location that you're looking to put this, the only residences in proximity to this are your own, right? Because across the street is the school with the field there.
Correct.
There are no other houses nearby.
Nothing.
Correct.
And this is something that your people want.
Yes.
I have no issue with this.
Thank you. The board members have pressured me as well. So.
The only thing, I just want to ask Sandy, 20-foot pole, was that excessive or?
We'll, when they do the application, we'll run it through, have a zoning check it. We'll also have police take a quick look at it just to make sure there's no issues. But from what I'm seeing location-wise and the type of light, there really should not be anything to address. But we'll check.
Okay.
We'll dot the i's across the t's. Electric permit will be what will be required, and if you could give a little location map, that'd be great.
Okay, like something like this would work that I have
Yeah, and provide a spec sheet that goes with
with the fixtures that we're using? Okay,
that'd be fine.
perfect.
All right. Any other questions from the board?
No.
Okay, any other questions for us or Mr.
No.
Pancras?
No.
Okay, somebody want to take it?
Okay. For DRB 2023-44, 1 new light and light post at 20 feet at the Radwin Apartments entrance. And they will come for an electrical permit, and the location and height will be checked.
Okay, second?
Seconded.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Thank you. Have a great night.
You too.
You too.
I'm trying. Okay. Last on the agenda tonight is DRB 2023-45, the application of Behold Salon at 27 West Avenue for a wall sign and monument sign. Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm Stacy Ballard, and I'm glad you saved the best for last. With Eda Enterprises, we own the property where John Andrews Salon had been located and had combined forces with Behold. Jackie is the owner of the salon and with me tonight. And what we are here for is just changing what was the existing signage. And I'll put that. So on the left-hand side is the existing freestanding sign that's right by the, it would be the eastern end of the parking lot that also goes down towards Mainline Print Shop. There was an existing sign there that said John Andrews Salon, and she refaced that just to say Behold Salon. And then as far as the front of the salon, John Andrews on the bottom had these aluminum-type letters that was on an aluminum band. She changed the color of the aluminum band so that you just have a floating aluminum sign that says Behold Salon. So actually we lost square footage in there, but we still meet within the requirements of the sign permit.
Yeah, I actually like it better, I think, without the bar there. I think it looks nicer without the bar there.
Thank you.
Totally agree.
I like the design, I like the sign here, I think it fits nicely. I have no issues with this application.
I have no issue.
Yeah. The monument sign is the same size then, just refaced?
That did not change. It just
That didn't
changed
change.
what the face said.
Right,
Yep.
okay. And the existing lighting was there?
Existing lighting.
Okay.
So that is what it looks like at night on the John Andrews. There's that lighting that's there.
Jackie, any plans for any window signage, or are you going to leave it the way it is?
I'm sorry?
Any plans for any window signage?
No.
No, okay, just the way it is. It's pretty cut and dry.
Right?
Guys all right? Everybody's happy?
They're good.
You're happy?
Happy.
All right, any questions for the board?
No, thank you.
Okay, who wants to take this last one?
I'll do.
Okay.
In the matter of DRB 2023-45, Behold Salon at 27 West Avenue, the board moves to approve one wall sign and one monument sign.
Second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank you very much.
All right, we'll
Thanks.
see you.
Okay. All right, looks like that wraps it up for tonight. We'll see you in September. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, okay. Is everybody, well, you know, the situation, but looking ahead, you're okay with vacation? Do you think you'll be here?
Probably, yeah. I mean, is it the second week of September?
September? Yeah.
The 6th?
13.
Okay, so
No,
when?